Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mystic Monday right here on Britney's Mystics. If you don't know me, my name is Britney and I'm a tarot reader, and my goal is to help you through the art of tarot to become the best versions of yourselves and to help encourage you and guide you and all of that good stuff. Now, Mystic Monday is a series that I like to do on my Instagram where I give a weekly collective message for the week ahead. So this week is the 19th through the 25th. So I'm going to do it Monday through Sunday. Since I post these on Mondays, I was kind of thinking usually I'd always do it Sunday through Monday, but like Sunday passed. So they already passed after I posted it, so I'd rather give like a full weekly message that you get like on the first day, which is Monday. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do a Monday through Sunday type reading. So Monday, October 19th through Sunday, October 25th. Hopefully I got the dates right. But yeah, I'm really excited for this week because Tuesday the 20th is your girl's birthday. So yeah, I'm really excited for this reading because I really hope it's a good one because I want my birthday week, to be good. So without any more talking, let's go ahead and hydrate and jump into the reading. So I got a new deck. I got the Modern Witch Tarot deck and I'm in love with it. So I'm really excited to use it for this reading. So I'm gonna pull at least maybe like one or two cards for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week. So all right, Spirit, what do we as a collective need to know for the week ahead? The 19th to 25th, so a couple cards for the beginning of the week. What's the energy for the beginning of the week? Beginning of the week. Interesting. Okay, so we have Strength in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So with this energy being the beginning of the week, I really just see this as, don't, I feel like this message can be really cliche, but I really see this as don't let any of those intrusive thoughts or doubts really get into your head. Don't let any emotions or emotional imbalances cause you to feel less than. Don't give into that, essentially, at the beginning of this week. Know that you are a strong person. Know that you have it under control. You may, beginning of the week, you probably may need to do some type of cleansings or some meditation practices, some healing work. Maybe I was thinking like yoga, so it's like you're exercising, you're moving, but you can add that like healing and relaxing and balancing aspect into it. So I feel like at the beginning of the week, we're just gonna have to really make sure that our emotions are in check, that we're balanced, that we looked within, and that we're making sure that we ourselves are good, because maybe you've been focusing too much on other people and making sure that they're good and everything else around you is good, that you haven't been taking time to look into yourself and to check up on yourself, and maybe other people really haven't been checking up on you. So the beginning of the week, I really see this as making sure that you're just okay, just literally just seeing if you are okay, and if you aren't okay, what things that you need and what steps and actions can you take to make sure that that you can get to that point of being okay. And the back of the deck is the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups being here now, along with this energy, this could emotional kind of instability or imbalance or just feeling less than could stem from unhealthy relationships potentially, or just keeping people around that aren't healthy for you. But with this card, I also see this card as this card, I said this card like 5 times, but with the Two of Cups and this card, usually this is talking about relationships or partnerships with somebody else. But with the energy so far, I really see this as connecting to your higher self and making sure that your relationship with yourself is good. And again, just making sure that you're okay. Checking in with yourself at the beginning of the week, taking any the steps and precautions that you need to take to get to a point where you want to be. Ooh, and in the back of the deck below the Two of Cups is the Devil in reverse. So there could be some unhealthy things that we need to release that could be causing us that kind of Queen of Cups in reverse, that Strength in reverse type of energy. So at the beginning of the week, really just make sure that, you know, everything is in check and balance. If anything's harming you or just no longer good for you, really maybe the beginning of this week coming up, the week that we're going into is going to be the time to get that all in check. All right, so now moving into the middle of the week. What's the energy for the middle of the week? Okay, so the middle of the week energy, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Hierophant. So I really see this as just like not listening to advice from others, not listening to our intuition and to our own inner guidance and advice and our conscious, not listening to our guides, our, you know, angels, whoever we work with, or, you know, whoever walks alongside of us. I really see this as like you either going to get help from somebody or you seeking advice or guidance from somebody else, but then like not taking it because it's not what you wanted to hear, with this High Priestess and the Hierophant being here for the middle of the week. So with this energy, and now that we are kind of like aware of it and picking up on it, you know, whatever happens in the middle of the week, I feel like whatever happens in the beginning of the week, it's going to take us to this middle of the week energy, like seeking help. So like really, if you're really serious about seeking help or getting advice from someone, or if you know, want to be like an intuitive and like get messages from, you know, your guides on the other side, you know, really take it seriously and actually listen to that advice and listen to those words of advice, because, you know, they're helping you and going out of their way to help you when they don't really need to. So with whatever this is, whatever advice or guidance that you're getting, actually make sure that you are listening to it and absorbing it, and you're not ignoring it or like pushing it to the side because it's not exactly what you know, wanted to hear. So essentially with the middle of the week, just, you know, making sure that you're open to receiving that advice. And it's funny because in the back of the deck is the Two of Wands in reverse, so I kind of see this as not being open to receiving. So with whatever, you know, advice, guidance, knowledge, the little things of wisdom that are presented to you in the middle of the week, I feel like they're going to be very valuable to you, but maybe for whatever reason you may be a little like turned off or not really open or accepting or willing to, you know, absorb whatever is being told to you. So I feel like just really make sure that, you know, you're at least considering it, and, you know, if it's you that is seeking out this advice and guidance, to actually like be serious about it and don't waste someone else's time if you're not even going to take that advice. If hopefully all that made sense. All right, and now finally going into the end of the week. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, okay, I like this energy. We have the Emperor and the Lovers card. Okay, so with this energy, if you are single, you could you know, meet somebody or kind of start getting serious with somebody, especially with the Emperor card here. But also, I feel like with these two cards, if you are single, maybe you've been single for a long time, this is the energy of like, okay, like now it's like, it's gonna be a good time to really take charge of your love life and, you know, start taking the steps that you want to take to maybe to get the results that you want in regards to love. And, you know, instead of, you know, waiting for someone else to kind of come sweep you off your feet, maybe it's gonna be you that's actually gonna do the sweeping for somebody else, if that makes sense. And then I also see with this card, it's just going to be very, you know, just like spicy, passionate week for love. You know, with the Emperor, that's Aries energy. That's, you know, very spicy, very passionate, fiery energy for love. So yeah, I feel like if you're in a relationship, I feel like the end of the week will be a very, you know, fun time for you and your partner, and even for single people as well. I feel like you're still gonna be able to tap into this energy and, you know, use it for your advantage. So yeah, really good energy to close off the week here with this card. All right, now moving into my numerology deck here. Now we're gonna see what areas of our life that are going to be highlighted, or just going to be something, areas that we need to focus on as we go into this new week. Okay, what do we need to focus on? Okay, the first card is financial discipline. Okay, so the message here is pretty simple. Be disciplined with your money. If you have money, don't just go out and blow it. Actually, like, make a plan and be smart with it. Maybe you're gonna run into some money this week. So just because you have money doesn't mean you need to spend money. So maybe if you've been kind of spending all, crazy, no budget, no plan, just whatever, maybe, pause and reassess and see if there's any better money management things that you can do to just make better choices in that department. And then we have the creativity card. So with this card here, this week I feel like this is gonna be a really good time to, again, like it says, be creative. I feel like if you are a creative, I feel like this week you're gonna be hit with like a lot of ideas, or be put in a bunch of opportunities or situations that really allow your creativity and your talents and your skills and your passions to really show and shine, especially with this being like a yellow card, like the sun shining like a star, like the sun, being the center of attention, being recognized for your creative skills and abilities. And then the back of the deck is the spiritual partnership card. So this kind of connects to the kind of like the Lovers and the Emperor energy. I just feel like, there's going to be a really good chance to really deeply connect with your partner, especially towards the end of the week, or if you're single, finally making that connection with somebody, especially if you've been single for a long time. So you kind of, really take advantage of that energy and, strengthen, your bond with whoever you're with or whoever you're wanting to be with, and, really just make it a divine connection, just full of divine, healthy, energy that, just flows between you and, your partner. Now I feel called to pull some cards from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. So I'm going to kind of like use these as like affirmations for the week. So let's see, what do we need to know for this week ahead? Okay, the Confidence card. Beautiful, right? And this reads, divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. All right, so beautiful. I love this card. I love the art on this card, and really good message there. So if you want to screenshot that or pause it and write it down and kind of take it with you throughout this week, do so now. Alright, Spirit, what else do we need to know for this week? Creative blocks. This was the Self-Care Sunday card last week, but this is still a message for us today, and it reads, if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. So there's the creative block one, and this goes with like that creativity card, and also with the confidence card, this could be, like I said, I feel like maybe any creative blocks will be lifted, or if you, even if you are still going through a creative block this week, just instead of, like feeling that you have to produce and you have to produce for others, or for money or anything like that, really offering up to the divine, the universe, and doing it for you and you alone, that type of energy, and having confidence and with whatever you create. If you like it, that's all that matters. Don't let any criticism or any of that stuff stop you or block you from continuing to be your full, beautiful, divine, creative self. So I really like that message there. And then the back of the deck is the Forgiveness card. And this reads, healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Okay, so really beautiful energy there. All right, so last but not least, the Angel Answers card. So right now, all I want you to do is just kind of take some deep breaths and kind of think on a question. It can be any question. It can be a yes or no question. Try not to ask the same question if you have in the past videos, if you've watched those. All right, so go ahead and think on your question. All right, angels, what is the answer? I have one more. Thank you. So the first one is in the near future. And the second one is peaceful resolution. Okay, so maybe both of these answered your question, or one of these answered your question. Either way, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So that concludes this week's reading for this episode of Mystic Monday. If it resonated or you enjoyed this reading, let me know down in the comments. If you feel called to tip, that information is down below. And if you feel called to book a personal reading with me where we can really go into depth with whatever issue or question or guidance that you may need, you can do so at my website, britneysmystics.com, and I will see you next week. Bye.